Next up, Will Hamilton, back after, well, a couple of years off the track. He will be itching to put on a show. He's up against Line Labourn. 2 knockouts from 3 wins. The 27-year-old boxing out of the Alan Smith Eddie Lam iBox gym that's flying right now. And he's up against Ryan Labourn. That's next, our penultimate contest coming up. Well, Alan Smith and Eddie Lam in the corner for Will Hamilton tonight, had overseen recent wins for Kevin Ojiako in Belfast last weekend. Big win for him. Sky Nicholson winning out in Dublin on the Katie Taylor undercard. Dennis McCann and Pierce O'Leary part of that buzzing iBox gym as well. Success breeds success, and I'm pretty sure after a couple of years out of the ring, Will Hamilton, Barry's going to want a piece of the action.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him, because he was like, you know, we did one of his fights, didn't we? A couple of his fights. He's a real talent. And skillful, heavy-handed as well. Picks his shots superbly. The right hand there, just case in point.
Barry mentioned jeopardy at the start of the night. There's always that with the big men, George, isn't there?
Always, 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 always. And yeah, both guys will be looking to make a statement, I think, tonight. You know, they ain't got an awful lot of rounds to contest this bout, so they want to, you know, if you can, get rid of the guy in front of you. It's almost the safest option.
And what a time to be a cruiserweight, especially domestically. You know, so many good fights, so many good fights that we made. And Hamilton, you know, he's still as talented as we've seen him, you know, pre-pandemic. Then he's a fighter who could be fast-tracked for sure.
Yeah, that right hand, and he was heavy-handed in the amateurs as well. I think he had something like 23 out of 28 wins with stoppages. And we've seen that already in the pro ranks. As Barry said, and Chris Phillips-Smith in action tomorrow. Riek Kaur making waves. A Coley probably not far away. Loads of names kind of in the mix. Loads of potential opportunities further down the line if you can latch onto the coattails. Good jab.
Lovely work. It's not just the power, it's the delivery of the shot, isn't it? Everything's neat with him.
Yeah, really sharp, especially for a cruiserweight. Like, fast reflexes, fast head movement. That was a good variety there. He went right hand to the body, just behind the elbow, then came straight up right hand to the head. When you're fighting orthodox v southpaw, it's the backhand that can do so much damage. Like, you've got to be in the right position to throw it.
Not loading up, but to be fair, Labourn's taken it well so far.
Well, Labourn looks a little bit tricky, doesn't he, actually, but hasn't been able to be tricky for Hamilton, who, again, doesn't worry about all the movements that Labourn's making. He's just thinking, well, it's okay, you're moving your head around, but I'm just going to aim for your chest, right down the middle.
Using the right hand against the southpaw as well. Little smile as he was clipped. Good positive start for him.
Yeah, nice controlled approach as well here for Hamilton.
Into round 2 then. This one's scheduled for 4. A more proactive, positive start from Labourn. Nice little left hand landed, set it up nicely too.
Just trying to wait for Labourn to make a mistake here, isn't he? Hamilton stalking, waiting. Just throw a few feints in just to force Labourn into overreaching.
Yeah, he looks like he's starting to load up a little bit too much, Hamilton. Labourn started better this round. Hamilton trying to put him back in his place by using power, but as you say, he needs to set it up a little bit more, maybe get the jab going, maybe get some feints going.
And for a fighter who's not been sort of under the lights for a while, what are the most significant factors at play?
don't be overeager. You can't force it. But you still got to be assertive. It's a tricky line to play, but you just got to. It's that judgment of the distance which is hard. You do it in sparring, so you could say really that ring rust is a thing that never should be because you spar enough. But it is different with the pressure and the nerves and the anxiousness of fighting in front of a live crowd when it really means something.
If you start forcing the punches, you start tightening up, and the shot's going to come out slower. You won't land. What you can do is you can sort of force the feints. You can force that sharp, reactive movement, head movement, thinking quick, sharp feints with the feet, and then from then, the hands will always come out fast. And once they come out fast, with the technique, you can add the power, and then you have the success. Of course, sometimes easier said than done, but.
Didn't quite land flush with that straight right hand.
I was thinking that myself. He's landing. They're not really punching right through the target, is he? A bit more there though. The front foot a bit closer.
I think as much as that is because Labourn knows what he's doing, isn't he? He's managing to just maybe roll away, ride some of the shots.
But also there's single shots here from Hamilton. He's scoring, he's winning quite comfortable, but just single punches.
Nice little moment at the end there when he missed with the right hand.
Force the counters out of Hamilton and then count them from there. But yeah, essentially just let his hands go a lot more in this round.
Here we end into round 3 or 4.
A good shot. Caught him off balance there, more than hurt.
Yeah, he had his glove up as well, didn't he?
Still a quick reaction though from Hamilton.
Oh, I think that might have been low.
So that was holding, hitting, and hitting below the belt.
Yeah, they started the count. Referee's waving that count off. Was low. You could hear it. I mean, it sounded like he hit the cup.
Alan Gray there, former pro, former Southern Area champion.
Straight on with the ice. The ice bag. He'd take more than that. You bend the rules if you can. Use what's open to you. The referee wasn't having any of that.
Should have made him a sandwich. Alan Gray, little thing. Alan Gray was Gary Jacobs' sparring partner, and Gary Jacobs went to Atlantic City to box Pernell Whittaker.
Ah,
there you go.
What a stat.
No one would care about except for me.
What a stat.
Hey, that means you're a good fighter. If he's using you for a sparring partner for him, you're a good fighter. Gary Jacobs was one of Britain's best not to win a world title, by the way. We forget that.
Scotland?
Well, he was Scottish. So that's the only thing that let him down. Yeah.
Here we go again into round 3. Now working with fighters, of course, north of the border.
Yeah.
These days, Gary.
The knowledge he must have.
Oh, nice little exchange, and it was Labourn who came out best from that.
Yeah, there's 97 there though in Hamilton. Bit more urgency in his work.
Both stirred into a bit of action, a little bit of spite in their work.
Yeah, Hamilton's just neglected his jab a little bit in this round. He's having success.
Just putting his punches together, isn't it? That's what he needs to do. He's landing some good single shots continuously. So if he just puts them in 2s and 3s, just add a bit more pressure here on Labourn.
Labourn just knows enough to ride the shots or diffuse the situations so far.
Yeah, good work.
There's been a left hook to the body, now two stabbing rights. Is that going to create some space for something else?
Again, just a little bit more urgency in his work, that's all. He's having it all his own way, just a bit more, just up the tempo a little bit.
Yeah, just the movement of Labourn defensively, just giving Hamilton things to think about. He just setting up his own attacks.
But I think if he punches in combination, it just pries open the defence a little. That's all it'll do.
Final 3 minutes before our top of the bill. Last round for Will Hamilton to make an impression on Ryan Labourn.
A little slip there from Labourn. Those little fidgety movements from Labourn there, just making Hamilton second guess before he attacks.
Yeah, that's
slowed him down, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's just enough constant movement for him just to have Hamilton second guessing about the attacks he should be setting up. He can afford a smile. The other side of the ring at Labourn. I don't think he really means it.
The thing is that when you get hit between the legs, I haven't been hit too often, but it isn't going to be always a heavy shot. It depends where it hits, how it hits. You know, it's just a little, sometimes a little just adjustment, a little tip, sometimes can cause just as much damage.
There's also an unusual onus on the fighter who's been low blowed to kind of recommence with the action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like the longer it goes on, people are thinking, well, come on, which is a bit odd, really.
Ooh, that was a...
I don't know if he just twisted, did he just... I don't know if he landed a bit awkwardly or twisted his ankle, but just moving a bit feelingly there, Labourn.
I didn't see the feet, but the feet were tangled, but I think it was a shot. It wasn't a genuine knockdown, but I think by the rules, I think the punch might have pushed him over there. Shot.
He was, again, he rode enough of it with his glove, Labourn. He certainly knows what he's doing.
Oh, it's nice work there from Hamilton. He's going to pick up with the right hand, though, for me.
Yeah, he's trying to thread that right hand through now. Hamilton in the last phases of this contest.
And a straight right hand gets through. It's kind of more of what we saw in that sort of good first round that he had.
Shots again. These heavy shots and their weight behind them, just lack a little bit of snap. And maybe it's correct and neat. Just lacks a little bit of pace, maybe, to really make an impression on someone like Labourn, who can ride a shot, tenses up, tucks up.
Almost he backed off, almost that part frustration there at the end, but mission accomplished for Will Hamilton, back in action. likely to pick up the win.
Kieran McCann scores the bout 40-36. And your winner, William Hamilton.
Hamilton's back, and he is back to winning ways. Makes it 4 now in his career. And after 2 years out of the ring, he gets some ring time, as well as that all-important win. And let's hope into next year they can keep him busy and he can kick on and make up for lost time.
Will, so long out of the ring, how did it feel to be back tonight?
Yeah, it felt brilliant. I mean, the whole place is filled out with my fans, and yeah, it was a little bit hard. Like, my timing was a little bit off, but listen, we're back now, and hopefully we'll have a great next year.
Did you feel any nerves or ring rust going in there?
I didn't feel any nerves or ring rust, but when I was in there, I just found it a little bit harder to get my shots off. But I suppose it's just the ring rush, yeah, time out of the ring.
Yeah, and a tricky opponent to look good against, quite negative. But did you feel like you could showcase what you've been working on all this time in the gym?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, it's quite hard because he's a tricky southpaw, a little bit negative. So it is hard. And to match that in sparring is near on impossible. But listen, we're back here.
How good was it to be back on a top-tier show, and you've packed the place out?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, I live 20 minutes from here, so perfect location, and Johnny's shows are unbelievable. So yeah, I'm pleased to be on it.
What is the plan for 2024? Much more active, I hope.
Yeah, much more active. I mean, I'll go back this week and speak to Al and Eddie, but just a busy next year.
And looking to step up, push up the rounds? Because you've had quite a long time out, so you wanting to progress quicker than you would normally?
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to be stagnant. And hopefully next year, if we can start pushing on to 8-rounders and whatever, yeah, be over the moon.
Well, it's great to have you on the show. Great to see you back. Well done.
Thank you.